Hey Double O's, Blake over at Bond Life Chicago with another Double O fight breakdown. Today, The World Is Not Enough, the pre-title fight scene in the banker's office. This is a pretty quick fight, not a whole lot of technicality in it. What I would say is there's some close quarter battle tactics, some CQB type stuff and gun defense, but really it's some pretty basic strikes and it goes pretty quickly. But I want to focus on, obviously Bond's outnumbered in this small office. There's three bad guys and him. And it gets to the point, obviously, as the start of the scene happens, he's even being disarmed. He's having to put his gun on the desk, and they're all armed. So not good circumstances for most people. Obviously, Bond's got the upper hand always. And another thing I like about this fight is obviously some Q branch gadgets. Always love that when it comes into the fight. Bond's situational awareness and the Q branch gadgets sets him a step above the rest for sure. So without further ado, let's get into the fight. Bond's sitting, which also, as I didn't say that earlier, not a good offensive position to be sitting when you've got two other people behind you standing. Not a good place of offense. You always want to kind of be above them, have better posture, have the positional advantage. Not a good spot for Bond to start in. But he's got something up his sleeve, right? So again, as I said, the gun's on the desk and he's playing with his glasses. They're kind of telling him, numbers aren't adding up. That's because they're not keeping into account Bond's hidden assets. He flips that arm of the glasses down, detonates the bomb, which surprises and disorients all three of the would-be attackers. One thing I want to say about that, since we got time on this one, it's not a long fight. There's an OODA Loop concept. And with that, by disorienting his would-be attackers, Bond is able to be one step ahead of the game where they're already kind of closing in and they've got their own observations and their own action plan. Bond is able to reset that, starting them back to observing while he's able to go into his action plan and act on that and start the fight. So as he detonates that bomb, disorients all three of them, he's able to stand up, and as he stands up, he reaches with his right arm and grabs the attacker on the right by either like the tie or the shirt, and as he's standing up, he grabs it, and then he's able to slam him down face first onto the desk. He's knocked down for the time being really quickly because he knows he's got a second attacker on his other side. He turns around, and that attacker's got his gun pointed straight at him with an extended arm, which helps in Bond circumstances because having it out here has less strength and leverage than if you have it in close, just pointing it at somebody when you're close range like that. But Bond's able to grab that attacker by the wrist that's holding the gun and hold it out so that the gun's pointed away from him out this way. He does what I call an A-frame kick. If you think about it, when somebody's standing, their legs are like this. Obviously, that makes an A, YMCA. So thinking an A-frame kick, Bond is holding that out there and he kicks him in the groin through that A-frame kick. Now, the one thing I don't like, so he's doing a good job holding the barrel of the gun away from him. He swings it over this way. Now, if you do it the right way, I guess you can keep the barrel away from you, but if it's already away, no point in bringing it closer to you, in my opinion. But he swings it over here because he has another attacker on the other side of the desk that's kind of coming to from that bomb and being disoriented. He's able to boom, boom, shoot twice at that attacker, takes him out of the fight, and then he swings it around again. Again, if you did it once and got lucky, I definitely wouldn't bring it around another time, but he does, brings it this time, and then this time he's able to, in like a clinch position, bring that attacker down and knee him in the face, knocking him down. He's able to now take that gun, he's disarmed that attacker, and he grabs the remaining bad guy. He's trying to interrogate him, obviously, about what's going on, and as he's doing so, he might be getting somewhere, and of course, the cigar girl kills him, takes him out, and the rest of the movie goes on from there. He has to figure out how to barricade the door and escape out the window. Again, not a long knockout, drag-out fight, but still some fun stuff, still some good techniques as far as CQB, close quarters battle tactics, is concerned. And then, of course, the Q branch gadgets. You got to love those. Hope you guys like this one. As always, if you're serious about self-defense, please find a local gym in your area. It's a great way to stay safe. It's a great way to stay fit, and it's a great way to bring a little bit of bond into your everyday life. See you guys on the next one. Hope you liked it.